Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else in between, welcome back to the fiendishly magnificent Bloodborne. So we've had some great old discoveries and epiphanies in the past couple of episodes, and now it all begins to come to an end. Well, not quite, because we have to do the second to last boss, and we then have the DLC to do, which I'm very excited about. The DLC is fantastic in this game, okay? Excuse me. So, without further ado, my dear, it has been a pleasure. I mean, I'll see you in a bit, but thank you indeed for your services. Now, to put this question to rest. This gate is now open, people. Remember, we've consumed 3 third umbilical cords, okay? We have to do that before we fight, or before we kill the second to last boss of the game. And here, of course, is Gammon. Foot of the great tree. The moon looming in the background. With these weird arch tree things from Dark Souls 1.
Good hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now, I will show you mercy. You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
Very important. Okay. So, is this how people are released from the dream? Is this how Eileen and Jorah were released from the dream? By having to submit their lives after their service? Nay, I say. I decline. Before I do this, let me make sure I'm recording, because I would be extremely upset if I wasn't. Okay, I am. I refuse.
Dear, oh dear, what was it? The hunt, the blood, or the horrible dream?
All of it.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes.
Feigning disability, Gammon.
Tonight, Gammon joins the hunt.
Shame on you. Bring it on then, Daddy-o. Long John Silver. What can you do? A little quicker than I remembered. Let me try a different approach. Slightly better. Okay. Hyper armor dude, huh? I always did struggle with Gammon. I'm just gonna put that one out there. Damn. Close the gap. Here we go. Blunderbuss time. I might switch to my gun now. Oh, Cheeky. Yeah. Just like with the Bloody Crow of Canehurst, he's worse when he's got his gun out. There we go. That's what we like to see. I'm going to try... Oh, I thought he was going to go in phase 2, but not yet. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting another visceral if I can, going into phase 2. Too soon. Better, but I still got hit. Oh, it's fine. Too soon. Wasting some bullets here. That's better. Right, now phase 2 comes, and we're going to try and get a load of damage in. How have you got quickening already? There we go. AoE coming up. Oh no. Wow. I thought that was an AoE, but apparently not. This is the AoE, so stay away. Gonna heal. That's basically a one-shot if it gets you. There's the anime.
You must
wow.
Your death. Be free in the night.
Got me good. Got me good. I think I'll have to try and save some bullets for the final phase because he basically becomes unflinchable in the second phase. So I'll save a few bullets for that. Otherwise, not too bad. It's rare that I don't die against Gehrman. I've always struggled with humanoid type enemies in these games. Okay, let's try and rely on the good old Ludwigs for a little bit. You coming up? No, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh. Tried to roll again, didn't work. Okay, I'm gonna have to be a little bit more aggressive. He likes to close the gap. The damage! No, the damage! I didn't notice how much damage she did until it was too late. Do you know what? Give me a few more. Try and give me a few more parry windows, or a couple more visceral attack opportunities on the first phase. This is not unusual, by the way, people. For me, I'm rubbish at Gehrman. I always have been, but I always win in the end. That's the key. That's all that matters. You gave me the power to resurrect myself after dying. I will take it, Gehrman, my dear friend. Right, it's a bit better. Try and get some damage in. God, you can stagger him with the, or flinch him with the silver sword too. Stay away. Oh. Bitch. Stay away. I'd be a bit trigger happy. That's what I get. I'm okay at parrying usually, but not against Gehrman. As you can see. I accept that trade. Okay. I'm on 13 bullets, which isn't great. That's fine. Yeah. He can visceral you too. So do be careful. Can you get your scythe back out, please, Gehrman? I wouldn't mind. Yeah, you just stand there. That's great. That was close. Ah. Do you know what? That reminds me of Melania when he does that swishy blade. Melania did it better though, Gammon. Phase 2. Yes. Better. Okay, 11 bullets to play with. You foolish man.
The night and the dream were long.
Gammon joins the hunt. True face of the hunter's dream, people. Take heed of the name when it pops up. Moon presence. Okay. That's the true final boss of the game. Okay. The moon presence. So we heard this mentioned. We found a note in the lecture building. Fuck's sake, move. It said Lawrence summoned. Wait, sorry, I'm trying to get up here. Lawrence summoned the nameless moon presence, Paleblood. There it is, over there, you see? Okay, that is a great one. It's another great one. So it makes sense that a great one would exist in a dream, or is this in fact a nightmare? Could it be the hunter's nightmare as opposed to the hunter's dream, or a hunter's nightmare, should I say? Now I kind of still don't want to discuss this too much because we have the Old Hunters DLC to do. But the moon presence, it's a great one. It's the master of this dream place. And I mean, I can't discuss it too much. All I'll say is it decided it could not embrace us properly. Okay, it couldn't embrace us because we had crunched 3 third umbilical cords. Okay, we used 3 third umbilical cords. Do you know what? I'm thinking you don't actually keep third umbilical cords going to New Game Plus. Just crunch this one. That's going to get me to... actually, no. That's going to get me to 99 insight. Which reminds me, can I now buy a blood rock? So yeah, because we had attained a certain degree of knowledge by consuming third umbilical cords... we can. I'm going to get one. Okay. Gonna get one. I'm gonna consume this because you lose them on New Game Plus anyway. And now we should be able to level up our... Where are my souls? Oh, you don't get any souls for defeating Gammon. That's a crying shame. I need souls. I need them. Okay, let's go over to the...
Go on.
No, he really doesn't await me anymore.
Well, let me...
Sorry, wrong one. We're just going to pop back to the Hunter's Nightmare. Sorry, Hunter's Nightmare. Mensis Nightmare. just to get some blood echoes. But yeah. Do you remember at the very beginning of the game we had the note that said seek Paleblood to transcend the hunt. Okay. The thing that we were ultimately looking for was Paleblood, and we found it. So the moon presence is Paleblood. I'm being careful to try not to discuss it too much because I kind of want to wait until the end of the DLC. So for anyone that watched my Elden Ring playthrough, at the very end of the game, I discussed in length the lore of the game. And I'm thinking I want to do something similar with this game. Whoa, careful. I want to do something similar with this game. Probably not to the same extent as Elden Ring, because Elden Ring there was a lot to get through and there was a lot to unpick. Where are you going, fool? But all you need to know is that we consumed 3 umbilical cords, okay? And that allowed us to resist the embrace of the moon presence, which was the master of the hunter's dream. Okay, that should be enough blood echoes now, I think. I hope. And also, we did in fact get the, was it the old hunter badge? Yep. Yes. This hunter's badge, crafted in Gammon's time, has no practical purpose except perhaps to assist in romanticizing about the past. The badge was a special privilege for the hunters of the past and should not be dishonored. It should be left in peace unless one is truly prepared to assume the will of those gone before. Okay. So, as is customary when you receive a hunter's badge, you unlock items in the shop. And we're going to go have a look at that now. It's actually a pretty good item. The lamp is down here, sorry. It's a pretty good item. You gain access to Gehrman's weapon, so that scythe he was using. It's called the Burial Blade. Okay. And part of the reason that it's called the Burial Blade is because Gehrman was responsible for burying the other hunters that had died in the hunter's dream. Which, again, we will eventually discuss, I promise. But, like I said, I want to have a big old lore discussion at the very end of the series. Okay, yes. So, go to weapons. Burial Blade. Trick weapon wielded by Gehrman, the first hunter, a masterpiece that defined the entire array of weapons crafted at the workshop. Its blade is forged with siderite, said to have fallen from the heavens. So, this is similar to Eileen's weapon, which was used for sky burial. Gehrman surely saw the hunt as a dirge of farewell, wishing only that his prey might rest in peace, never again to awaken to another harrowing nightmare. So let's read that again. Dirge of farewell. Prey might rest in peace, never again. So yes, it explains what the weapon was used for, to kill other hunters, to ensure that they did not awaken again in the hunter's dream, and they could awaken in the, well, what does Zadal say? Find your worth in the waking world. Yeah, that. Anyway, we got another blood rock. Let me see if I can level up my Blade of Mercy. I can indeed. And then we're just going to need 3 more blood chunks to get the whirligig going. Yeah. So we will get the blood chunks in the DLC, okay? And then I might buy another blood rock to get the whirligig to +10 as well. So, speaking of the DLC, do you know what? Let's go there. Let's go there properly. Actually, might as well get some of those because we're going to need them. We might as well go there the traditional way. We already popped there to get the whirligig itself. Cathedral Ward. However, let's just pretend we're going here for the first time, okay? And that we haven't seen this place at all, whatsoever. That was a pretty clean attempt, though, for the third and final attempt on Gammon. I was quite pleased in the end. Obviously died 2 times, which means I'm shit, but apart from that, all good. So after defeating Vicar Amelia, if you get grabbed by this amygdala,
cursed fiends, their children too. And their children forever true.
that we hear a lady's voice delivering a line there as we get transported into the Hunter's Nightmare. Sorry, I'm just making myself comfortable. Oops. There's their children and their children's children. Sounds a bit like the Dung Eater from Elden Ring. Curse their children and their children's children. Right. So, I didn't remark up on this when I first came here, obviously, but this place is familiar, as you can see, okay? We're in Erden Chapel, but not the same Erden Chapel that we just came from, okay? This place is indeed called the Hunter's Nightmare, and now we know that the nightmare, exists in a separate plane. Okay, almost in another dimension, you would say. So we've done the Nightmare Frontier, we've done the Nightmare of Mensis, and now we are in the Hunter's Nightmare. They are all connected, people. They all exist in the same place. Now, there are lots and lots and lots and lots of goodies to be had in this place. It's also quite fun, but also quite challenging. So some of the hardest bosses in the Soulsborne series are contained within this DLC. Now these are some of the blood drunk hunters that are trapped in the nightmare. Oh. I love the cry they do when they die. And they're using some sort of crazy chain weapon. Oh. Hello. That was extremely rude of you. So we're gonna get the old hunter set too. And as you can possibly imagine, we're also going to be able to get that weapon that they're using as well. Okay, we should actually drop down there again in a bit, so I'll come back later. So yeah, this is usually where you'd go up, and the bag dude would be over there, and you'd fight some grave watchers on the stairs leading up to the Great Cathedral. But we also kind of get to see Yharnam in the daytime, which is fun. Except the sun's not looking so good. Okay, so there are lots of items about, but some of them are quite hidden and tucked away. You really got to keep an eye out. Okay, if you think that you may have missed an item, you probably missed an item. See? Not that we exactly needed those. So, these guys are actually passive because they are being hunted constantly by these hunter dudes. Doggies, where are ya? Whoa! Oh my god, I didn't even know there was a turret there. That was slightly terrifying. Oh, DLC doggies. No, thank you. Okay, I do need to finish exploring up there, but for now we'll do down here. Actually, people. Oh, I hear something. Oh, hello. Hello, doggy. You know what, we might as well do up here first. Oh, nice try, bitch. Because this leads down to that area anyways. So yeah, if I show you... Oh, these dudes are scared. Oh. Okay, the ones with the red eyes are actually more powerful, so you've got to really watch it. I should have gone for the visceral, but we're okay. 3,000 damage! 3,000 damage! Sorry, guys. Tonight, I'm blood drunk, too. Tonight, Matthew, I'm going to be blood drunk. That was... Vermin! So vermin, yes. There are 3 blood adult hunters with red eyes that will drop vermin. Then there's the beast cutter, that's the weapon they're using. Also, you can see one fighting down there. Trick weapon wielded by the old hunters. This thick iron cleaver slices through the toughest of beast hides, and when transformed, the blade splits into sections, allowing one to lash it in the fashion of a heavy whip. This crude weapon relies on brute force and is regrettably inelegant, suggesting that the hunts of the earliest hunters made for horrific affairs painted in sanguine blacks and reds. Sounds ideal to me. Right. Okay. So we actually got a frickin' vermin. Now you can get the 5 that are necessary to complete Volta's quest. However, that was extremely rude of you, my friend. Oh. That's the boom hammer, by the way, as you can see. No. You should have stayed away from me. That's where you would have gone to the Forbidden Woods. Okay, this is where you would have used the Chief Hunter's emblem. Can we open this? Oh no. Nothing but unknown things here. Oh. Hello, guys. Mind if I butt in? So I know it's sad, but we want to get experience, I'm afraid. And they do eventually attack you. Anyways. Okay, did I finish up here? Okay, I went down there. I need to finish exploring up here. You're dead. And this whole scenario of these hunters hunting for eternity, it kind of reminds me of in Skyrim. Oh, hello. Reminds me in Skyrim. Oh, that was embarrassing. Of Hersine's quest, or Hersine. Sorry, I'm going to look up here first. Because I remember during the Companion's quest in that game, those who imbibe the blood of werewolves, when they die, they don't go to Sovngarde, aka Valhalla. They instead go to Hersine's hunting grounds and they hunt eternally. Very similar concept, so I should have dropped down there, but it's fine. Let's open that. Old Hunter Cap. Might as well read that one. Old Hunter Cap with a wide brim that hides their sharp gaze. In the old days, when hunters were 10 a penny, this was part of their standard garb. So this was the original hunter garb, before the whole feather cap thing. And I want to say that's another piece of hunter gear up there. Hunter garb gear. This is where Sombrero Dude would have been originally. Now there's this wanker. You'll also notice that when these guys die, their bodies aren't left. They sort of disappear to be reborn, like when we die. And we go back to the hunter's dream. Okay, sorry, where is this drop down? I'm being a little bit stupid here, people. Here it is. And I remember now. I'm starting to... Yes, this will be interesting. Old hunter trousers that protected countless hunters from the beasts in an old age. A widespread belief of the period was that the beast blood crept up the right leg, and this led to the double wrapped belt. So this is what I was trying to reference back in my Canehurst Castle episode. So you remember those knights that were on they were statues. So they were on those horses, but they had one of their legs missing, and it kind of reminded me of that right there. That they thought that the what was it? The Scourge of the Beast? No. Beast blood crept up the right leg. So, what if they actually... that was satisfying. What if in the old days they actually used to amputate the legs of hunters or knights because there was that belief that the beast blood crept up the right leg? Well. I knew it was this game. I just couldn't quite remember where I'd seen it. Okay, so... Right, we'll leave that for a wee bit. But there is going to be something coming out of that door. Something quite monstrous. So... There's always a bigger fish, as they say. And it's a despicable fatty on steroids. Now this guy's already been wounded by the dudes. There we go. 6 blood vials though, pretty crazy. Okay, so we'll have a brief look in here. I'm not going to go all the way, but this is obviously the Great Cathedral. And if we look over there, we see something resting. Okay. In fact, I'm going to go all the way because they're holding an item. I believe I need it. So it's a sort of cleric beast, but on fire. Sorry, you do need to come here to get this. The eye pendant. Do you remember we could get up there before? Because we went to the other side to go fight Abritas. The eye pendant. An eye pendant which unlocks the surgery altar. There are 2 cathedrals in the Hunter's Dream. One lies past the River of Blood, and the other contains the private research hall of the Healing Church. Only chosen members of the Healing Church or their lamentable patients can enter the research hall using this eye. Grant eyes to the surgery altar skull. There we go. So we got a key there. And yes, do make sure you come and get it first. We cannot interact with that beast yet, but as you can imagine, oh boy, we will be able to eventually. Sorry, I came too far. So we're now heading back towards where we got the whirligig saw eventually, in this River of Blood zone. Oh. Now look over there, it said that there were 2 great cathedrals, didn't it? In the Hunter's Nightmare. There's the other one up there. Alright, pressure plate there, which I cannot get past. Thank you. And there's also a turret there. Remember how tough these guys were when we first came here? We could barely scratched them, and now look, 2-hit kill. How the high and mighty fall. And these Molotov throwing dudes down here. So timed Molotovs, or timed grenades, whatever they're called. They're actually quite harmless. Oh, I'm trapped. That's quite fun, actually. Oh, they got the jump first. Not great. Heal me. No, I'm dead. Oh dear. I don't actually know. They look a bit like a scarecrow. I don't actually know what I was expecting there. I thought to myself, oh, he's not going to follow me down there. He's not going to follow me down there, and he certainly did. Anyways, obviously shouldn't have died to that dude, but they are about to get their comeuppance. Let me just guarantee you of that fact right now. So it'll be interesting to find out who created this nightmare. And I wonder who created the Nightmare Frontier. Maybe it was even Patches. Or maybe it was just Amygdala. Who knows? Oh, sorry, dude. Alright, watch out for the doggos, and watch out for the beasties. Oh, you bitch. You bitch. And look. Ah, there's always a reason. There's always a reason. There we go. If I hadn't have died to that hunter, I would have missed the old hunter garb. I would have found it eventually, because I would have been going to my storage and being like, where's the part of that armor? So we found it. Sorry, people. I told you items are well hidden. Okay. So very similar aesthetic to the other Nightmare Realms, with all this like twisted rock stuff and graves. Oops. Bitch. Right. Who's got my souls? I'm definitely going to be focusing Wanker McGee up here. Interesting. I know you bitch. Fucking retard. Have you got my blood echoes? Thank you. I'll be taking those, if you don't mind. Ah, this is going to be a familiar building. Delayed Molotov, there you go. Oh. There we go. I didn't mean to do that. Elden Ring, thank you. So, this building here is quite recognizable. It's the building that had the wheelchair dude in it, near Central Yharnam. Now, you can see that there is, if you remember from the first place, there was a trap, and there is another trap here, but it's not quite the same as the first time. based on all the oil ends here, and the fact that I can't actually kill this dude. Oh, I'm stuck there. I don't want to be stuck. Oh, bollocks. How did I even get... Ah, there we go. I wanted to have a look at this dude. Oh, well, there they go. So people seem to think that that is the blood healing church blood minister dude from the very first cutscene of the game, who's like, oh, good, all signed and sealed. That one. But I'm not so sure, because we've actually seen a dude like that in a wheelchair that had a hat back in Yaragul village. They were tucked around the corner of that cage with the Gatling gun. So I think it's more of a coincidence than, you know, that is the dude. I think people perhaps read into that one a little bit too much. It was just a blood minister dude. Oh, I forgot about you. Shit. This guy's actually a problem. Quicker, quicker. This guy is actually quite powerful. They have beast raw, as you might expect. Oh. Well, they did have beast raw. Firing hammer badge. So, here is where Gilbert would have been. So I wonder if it's more less of a coincidence that that beast dude was here. Maybe that is in fact Gilbert, but in the Hunter's Nightmare. Maybe. Any item? No. So we got a badge. Badge crafted by Otto. The Otto Workshop, precursor to the workshop of the heretical powder kegs. The powder kegs were driven by singular ideas and crafted strange weapons of great intricacy. It is clear that the philosophy of the powder kegs was already established at this time. There we go. So we are able to buy a weapon, possibly the boomhammer, as a result of getting that one, which would make sense. Okay, so this is the path down, but there was an item back up here. Excuse me. Old Hunter top hat. So this is another variant of Hunter attire. Old Hunter top hat, warped by bloodstains. In the old days, when hunters were 10 a penny, this was part of their standard garb, so very similar description to this one. Right, get ready. Get ready for your judgment day. It's actually quite a... oh, hello. It's quite an apt song because it's a song by Judy Garland. What's it actually called, though? Oh. I actually forget what it's called. But in it, she says, we're heading across the river. Wash your sins away in the tide. Oh. Because we are currently in a river, but it happens to be a river of blood. Oh, look at our poison resistance now, people. Oh. So we have good old fleas again. But these ones are so engorged on blood that they're a lot less agile than the ones from Canehurst who were starved of blood, made men by the blood. So I'm trying to think what that Judy Garland song was called now. It's quiet and peaceful on the other side. Get ready for your judgment day. Come on, get happy. Chase your cares away. Shout hallelujah. Come on, get happy. I think it's come on, get happy. Oh, I forgot about you. So, it's heavy. Heavy weapons guy. Whoa, where did you come from? I didn't see you. buddy. Okay, okay. So obviously I'm at a disadvantage if I'm too far away from this dude. Have I got my lantern on? Yeah. There we go. Ah, you can cancel it. No! Oh, not good. Not good. Oh, okay, that's annoying. Do you know what? I get the feeling you can just be stun locked here, my friend. Yeah. Because you don't even have a pistol, so you can't exactly parry me. Thank you. Yeah, that's what you get when we get the Gatling gun. Interesting weapon. Never used it. QS bullets. 1. This is a highly customized, portable version of the stationary Gatling gun operated by the old hunter Jorah in the old Yharnam. It was a weapon of choice of the youngest of Jorah's 3 companions. The Gatling gun, so that was one of Jorah's companions. The Gatling gun boasts exceptional rapid firing functionality, but is considered a cumbersome weapon due to its excessive weight and insatiable consumption of quicksilver bullets. There you are. But I actually wonder how good it is when it's fully leveled up. Okay, apologise if it's a little bit dark in here, people. That's just the way it be. And these look like cold flower buds. Flowers that grow from cold blood. Not to be confused with lumen flowers. Okay, so I'm not jumping down that hole just yet. However, I do believe we get some blood. In fact, is this where we get our blood rock? Do we get our blood rock here? Huh! Come on then. Oh, I didn't see you at all. Ow. Ow. So these guys have been charged up by that dude. And this is kind of an homage to the Church of the Good Chalice zone in Old Yharnam. You'll see why. In addition to these dudes, that's because we have a starved beast. Hello! Hi! How are you doing? I can't actually see you. Ah. I can't see you, so I'm just gonna kind of go for it. Ow. So, shouldn't be too bad for us. Your blood is quite pale considering your, well, it does say blood-starved beast, doesn't it? Never mind. Although, I don't know why you're blood-starved in this place, my friend. So this one doesn't even do poison damage. There we go. Warm damp blood gem. Do we get the blood rock here? Amygdala arm. Twin. No, we didn't. Oh, I know where we get the blood rock. Sorry, it's right near the end of the DLC. Sorry. Amygdala arm is quite an interesting one. It's as it says on the tin. The arm is of a small amygdala great one. Okay. Strictly speaking, the amygdalan arm is no trick weapon of any sort, but certain madmen wield them like clubs. Starts as a large, tough, blunt weapon formed of bone, but when extended, the hand quivers as if it was still alive. Yeah, it turns into a little bit of a whip thing. But it scales with arcane. It's actually quite good. Oh, we get a chunk. We get a chunk, not a blood rock. So that is proof that the amygdalas are great ones, okay? But did it say that they're lesser great ones? Hang on. Sorry, I'm curious now. Amygdala arm. Arm of a small amygdala great one. I'm just wondering if there are like differing sizes or types of amygdala. So possibly the one that we fought. Maybe the one that we fought in the Nightmare was a full-grown amygdala or a big one. And then all the others that we saw hanging around in Yharnam, the Unseen Village, were smaller versions, perhaps. Maybe. I mean, it did seem like they possibly had less arms. It did seem that they had less arms, I think, so maybe that is indeed the case. But it proves that they are great ones, people. Excuse me. Right, dude up there. Let me deal with fleas first. Oh, that's not great. Come on, Ludwigs, I rely on you to do big sweeping attacks. Okay, 2 of those in a row. Welcomed vials, thank you. Right. Oh, I didn't see you. No! Oh, they got me, but I managed to get the attack off. Whoa, I thought you were dead! No! I thought you were dead! Ugh, I thought you were dead. Okay, we live. We live. Ah! Oh! So we get a little friendly NPC here. A welcome face in a otherwise terrible place. Let me open the door first in case something goes horrendously wrong. So we are back in Erden Chapel. This here Erden Chapel. And we have Simon.
You're a hunter with your sanity, aren't you?
You've got a lantern like me.
Taken a wrong turn, then, eh? Well, we're more alike than you think. This is the hunter's nightmare, where hunters end up when drunk with blood. You've seen them before. Aimless, wandering hunters slavering like beasts.
Or have.
This is what the poor fools have to look forward to. So, don't be brash. Turn back before it's too late. Unless you've something of an interest in nightmares.
I do indeed.
Oh yes, I see.
Bit of a specialist, actually.
There's a secret within the nightmare, and cannot bear to leave it be. As if the spirit of Bergenworth lives on within you. Such inquisitive hunters will relish the nightmare. But beware. Secrets are secrets for a reason, and some do not wish to see them uncovered. Especially when the secrets are particularly unseemly.
Stop doing the anime thing with your head, but you're not wearing any glasses. In fact, you're wearing a blindfold, Simon.
Beware. Secrets are secrets, but...
It's tempting to go back because I am getting low on blood vials, but we do have some more coming up. I know this much. So I'm going to press through. Press on, should I say. And I know the time's getting a little bit tasty. Got like almost 5 minutes to go, but we're going to carry on. So this place is kind of cool because they managed to incorporate oh, hello, an NPC into it. They managed to intertwine his quest into the DLC from the main game, I mean. Oh, bye then. Actually, I could have done creeping up. Never mind, committed. Ow. Thankfully your poison is useless against me. So we got the constable gloves and trousers, which are indeed linked to the NPC I just referred to. And that NPC is Volta, Master of the League of Confederates. I love his voice. Come on, doggy. They look a bit like Rottweilers, except worse. I say worse. Rottweilers are actually they're actually quite cute, especially when they're not all scary. Okay, so I remember this bit because we had to rush to this ladder to not be obliterated by this dude. Bye-bye. Oh. And up there on that grave is where we got the whirligig saw. Excuse me. Right. That next. Ugh. Oh. Good. Some of these guys are alive. You love to see it. Yeah. Don't be too predictable now. I went down there, didn't I? Yes. Ladder me. Ladder me. Yeah, see an item on the other side. No, I do recognise this. This is part of the sewers. From Yharnam. Maybe. In fact... maybe not actually, maybe not. But it's obviously very similar. That was close. Constable's garb. Once upon a time, a troop of foreign constables chased a beast all the way to Yharnam, and this is what they what they wore. The constables became victims of the beast, except for one survivor, who in turn devoured the creature whole, all by himself. The fable is a favourite among Yharnamites, who are partial to any stories of pompous, intolerant foreigners who suffer for their ignorance. It makes the blood taste that much sweeter. And, like I've already said, that refers to Volta. And we already read some lore somewhere that he is the Beast Eater, so... It's not really a spoiler or a surprise for us at this stage. Also, I didn't read Vermin, did I? A centipede-like creature discovered on successful hunts by League hunters. Vermin found hidden within filth are only seen by League confederates, and are the root of man's impurity. The League has assumed the task of finding and crushing all vermin. Perhaps there is some mercy in the madness. Those who wish to see vermin can, and those who choose to are provided with boundless purpose. Hope you enjoyed my northern British accent there. Okay, so there's a way up there. We have to go down here first. I thought I heard something. So this is an actual hunter, I think. It's not just a... yeah, it's not just an enemy in the overworld per se. Although they sound the same, don't they? Oh, that was quick. And notice those red eyes. You better drop me a vermin. There we go. And we get the safe. Beast Hunter's safe. Or safe. Probably safe. Where's that? Trick weapon used by the old hunters. A second blade is found inside the curve of the main one. In its initial form, the safe, or scythe, can be wielded like a long curved sword. But when transformed, its blade is contracted, allowing for quick, repeated stabs. Okay, so it's kind of like a scimitar. Although this trick weapon allows for adaptive combat, it was later replaced by saws and similar weapons that were more effective at disposing of beasts because they gave them serrated edges. However, as with all the cleaver type weapons, they are probably the best for transformative attacks. So the attacks that you do when you're changing the form of the weapon, I rarely use them So there's that one. And there's that one. There you go. I don't use them, as you may have noticed, because I never learned to play that way. And I manage well enough on my own. Either way. Okay, now this can be dangerous. We actually got shot by one of these dudes coming through here. There's two of them. One, oh, they've already seen me. Wow. Good eyesight. You gonna wall hack me? Oh, nice tracking. Bruh. What are you doing? Oh, bitch. Oh. Oh, the tracking on you is incredible. Give me one of these. No. And again. Green meat. That's why we have the hunters. Rune. Okay. Quicksilver bullets. I don't need quicksilver bullets. I know you. Where are you, my dear? Have a crone for your troubles. Oh, she sounded different. 6 pebbles, great, thank you. Oh. Right, do you actually mind? So, this dude here, look. Unfortunately, you can constantly kill that guy for blood vials. Okay, not well, once per life, should I say? You can kill that guy for blood vials. Okay, so there was one more dude up here, and there's a diverging path over there too. Okay, so these guys are more dangerous. However, ooh. Gotcha. Nice. Nice. Okay. What were you hiding over here? Ooh, the butcher set. Again, this is linked to the Confederate League of Confederates. Excuse me. Where are we? Mask of the Madaris twins, denizens of the Forbidden Woods, likely belonging to the older of the two. The twins grew up in silent kinship with a poisonous snake. Eventually they learned human ways and became hunters. When they discovered vermin, even in their beloved snake, the younger brother is said to have murdered the older. So, there you go. As you do. Sorry, chaps. So, I think before we do the next boss, we probably will... There was an item up there, but we'll get it next time. We probably will finish the episode and do it in the next one, I think. So what time am I on here? Yeah, I'm sorry, it's been an hour. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I don't make the rules. You'll have to catch it next time. Also another familiar place here. Okay, so it's kind of similar to where we went down into Old Yarnum last time. Rightio, catch you all next time. We'll have fun fighting one of the more difficult bosses. Probably the second most difficult boss in Soulsborne. I'll see you then. Bye.